Let's play the Would You Rather game. If an active shooter barged into your church or synagogue, would you rather have a gun or at least know someone near you who does? Or would you rather be a sitting duck and wait for the police to respond in a few minutes? Should be a no-brainer, right? Not if you live in a blue state with no brains, like New York, where Albany Democrats responded to that horrific killing of 10 people at a supermarket in Buffalo last year by prohibiting law-abiding citizens from protecting themselves in so-called sensitive areas like schools and houses of worship. In a study by the Crime Prevention Research Center, 97.8% of mass shootings in the U.S. happen in, you guessed it, a gun-free zone. Joining me now to discuss their legal action against New York is Tzvi Waldman, founder of the New York State Jewish Gun Club. So thanks for being with us. The federal lawsuit, Goldstein v. Hochul, is interesting because the state basically says you have to pick either the First Amendment or the Second Amendment, but you can't have both, right?
Correct.
So tell me about the lawsuit.
Yeah, just, after the Supreme Court ruled on the Bruen decision, the state of New York decided to go on a tantrum, So they went ahead and they banned a whole list of places where you cannot carry the gun. And one of the places is a house of worship. As an Orthodox Jew, we spend like over 20 hours a week in a synagogue. They claim we should just hire security, but I don't need to outsource my First Amendment, right? There's no reason why we have to outsource our personal security. Our founding fathers wrote it into the Constitution. It's as clear as day.
And this is not may, it's shall not. So you're not allowed, even if the pastor or the rabbi says it's okay. You're not allowed at this point, correct?
Correct. They made an exemption if you're the person in charge of security. The problem with that is in order for you to be in charge of security, you need to have insurance. In order to have insurance, you need to be an armed guard. And registered armed guards were already exempted from the law. So this law did absolutely nothing.
Well, it's also sensitive areas like Times Square and many other places. So you literally can't carry anywhere is basically how they set it up. If you're a concealed carry holder in New York and you go into New York City, you don't even know areas where you can't walk anymore. And if you get stopped, even though you have a permit, you could be a felon the next morning because you're on the wrong street.
Yeah, correct. Look, the Supreme Court said that they have to issue it. So they went ahead, they issued it. But then on the other hand, they had to show their defiance. They don't respect the Constitution. They want to have the monopoly on power. So they went ahead and they banned where you can carry. So at this point, you literally cannot carry it anywhere, besides in your own property and maybe a couple of streets.
So Israel has very strict gun laws. But after the Hamas terrorist attacks, the government issued an emergency declaration and, quote, will allow as many citizens as possible to arm themselves. Now, here in our country in 2018, hopefully people remember, 11 people at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh were killed by a madman. The Torah commands, if someone comes to kill you, rise up and kill him. So it's a God-given right to defend yourself. With so much anti-Semitism and actual threats, Jews in America politically still very much favor strict gun control laws. Why is that?
I think the moral compass is wrong. They don't understand that the ideals and the values of the Torah is on a individual level, right? Tikkun ha'olam means you need to fix yourself, and through your actions of fixing yourself, you'll influence people around you. Not the adaptation that they claim is a socialist way of I have to fix everyone. No, Tikkun ha'olam means you fix yourself, you fix your family, and you influence the people around you, and the world becomes a better place.
Well, this will affect New Yorkers everywhere and probably people all around the country. There are a lot of Orthodox and Hasidic communities in New York, New Jersey, Florida, California, and other places. So the United Jewish Gun Coalition, it's an important case. And Tzvi Waldman, I commend you, and I wish you luck in this very important federal case.
Thanks for having me.